Welcome to Blossom Homestead. My name's Sharon. So in this week's video I'm going to show you what I use to preserve my produce throughout the year. Alright, come along. Welcome to Blossom Homestead. My name's Sharon. In this week's video it's going to be completely different. I'm going to show you what I use to preserve my produce throughout the year. Alright, come along. So today I'm going to show you what I use in my preserving. I use normally, for anything that I do, I normally use these. These are jars that you get your pickles in at the shop, and for when I water bath, which is this is a Faucola preserving kit, and I have to fill everything up with water and that in these. So, and these are the jars I use for that, and I'll buy new lids if I'm going to be pressure canning. And these ones here are the Faucola jars. They are, well, it's Fowler's, but this is a size 27. And I generally use these for most of my stuff. I've got this in it. This is like a chicken and bean thing, whoops, that I've done ages ago. And I can pressure can with these in my Fowlers. I'll pressure can them. And I just use new rings all the time if I'm pressure canning anything. And I use wick jars. These are absolutely awesome for preserving. And then I use just your normal balls jars. And this here, I'll go into it when I show you in my lids that I use. These are Tattlers, and I've never used them before. But when it was COVID, we had to have a whole, we couldn't even get normal lids. So I was hunting around for these lids. So they're plastic, they're really good actually. And then I use this jar, what is it called? So I use a Kilner jar. These are really good too. I like them, and they're good two-piece with these ones here, like that. So they're a two-piece one, and so I get these here, and I've preserved chicken in it, and I made stew. These here are pressure canned, so these are the Fowler ones as well. They're still good for preserving in. And this is another jar that I use, which is number 31, and I use that for preserving in as well. And also, so this is a pressure canner. It's a El Cheapo one that I got, which a lot of people probably would not recommend using, which American canners, you can use those, and there's another one out there that you can use and stuff like that, which I love canning now, once I've got used to using it. And so I use this here for pressure canning, and I get used to how to pressure can. So, and also how I ferment some of my produce that I grow in my garden. So I got a few of these which I do like ferment. Ferment's good for your tummy, and make sure you get all the good probiotics, or whatever they call them, in your tummy. So this is basically what I use for preserving my produce throughout the year. So this is a little gadget that I've got with in it. I have all my my things that I use. These are the lids, the rings that I use for all my preservings. So I like this because it's got holds all my little gadgets in it. And then, this one here. See these lids here I got ages ago, and I'm not really happy. They're just El Cheapo. I got them on eBay. These are the lids that I got during COVID when I could get them. But I need to buy a whole heap more so that I can that are better. Like I think there's the mason jar ones and stuff like that out, and so these here are all my rings for my Tatler lids. These here can be reused, and I just got to buy some more rings, and then and this is where I keep it all. This is my knickknacks, where if I'm fermenting anything that I can use, and all my knickknacks that I use every now and then. And whoops, excuse me. Okay. And then these are more rings I keep in here for when I need them. And this one here is my lids for the more preserving, and the rings. So these are the springs. Whoops, that's in the wrong spot. Oh no, it's not. That's in the right spot. These are the ones for the Fowler jars. Oops, can't see. There we go. So that's all that I use for preserving my produce. I use vinegar and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah. So this is something else that I use. I use this here. I replaced that as a Muhly. I only just got it this year, and it's quite nice and handy. It's much easier to use than the Muhly over the pot itself. And then this here is a cast iron pot that I cook all my produce in, and it's much easier because sometimes it's a big batch that you use. And these are all these other things that I use to go along and preserve my produce. Thanks for joining me on Blossom Homestead this week as I show you what I use to preserve my produce. All right, come along throughout the year and I'll show you how I use it. All right, thanks for joining me in this week. You guys take care and God bless.